Oh, good morning, everybody. It's Clay on the trail, and I am at the north slope. The groomed ski trails, anyway, up there in the Uinta. Not skiing today. I do have my snowshoes with me just in case, but I've let myself get out of shape this winter. And I have a gnarly hike planned for this year. And I thought, what better time to start hiking than now. So Cash and I are gonna just go for a hike today. I brought stuff for lunch. Got a couple new things I've been checking out that I wanted to share with everybody. Not sure where I'm going, but I have high expectations anyway. It was 20 below zero last week with 20-25 mile an hour winds. And today is sunny and it's 40 degrees already. It's the warmest day we've had since, it's got to be November. So I'm going to get out and enjoy it while you got it. Alright guys, I've made it to F. Here's a map of the area. I am here. I'm going to go up to N, O, P up over Dead Man's Traverse, around Lily Lake. Except I'm not. I'm going to drop below. Now, come out J and F. We're going to come out here. It just doesn't seem right. But I haven't been up here since, right here since last year. Coming down some of these hills, I wish I had my skis, but I don't. And this hiking in 40-degree weather, man, I'm gonna wish I brought some sunscreen. I'm gonna be burnt to a crisp. But what a beautiful day. So I'm running about just a little over 3 miles an hour. I've made it a mile and a half. My little Gaia map thing says I'm doing 20 something minute miles. In this snow is not too bad because it's not real hard packed. It's kind of like walking on sand. Maybe not quite as bad. But we're trucking. Mount Beulah. So I'm going to end up going up over this ridge right there. Still got another mile or so to go till I hit that. We'll see what time it is. Where I have lunch here, there's a picnic table at the base of this traverse, but generally about 3-4 inches of it is sticking out. So I don't know if it'll be somewhere to sit down or not. But I got some new food things to try. One of them was so crazy. I mean, they're just butters, peanut butters, but nut butters, and one of them was so crazy sounding I couldn't even believe it existed. So I bought a whole trial pack of this stuff, and just so I could try this one flavor. Who the suspense, huh? I'll show you what that is here in a little while. Well, I am pleasantly surprised that you can actually get to the table. I gotta double check where I'm at. Man, I'm gonna start making these signs bigger for old people. I can't see the letters. Oh, I'm right there. So if you continue to take, that is a loop and that is a loop. And up here somewhere, the trail's going to split off again, and I'm going to take that one. But I'm going to sit down here for a minute, have a drink, and try my new snack. Okay, so I think I called them nut butters before. These are actually seed butters. And of course, sunflower seed. How could you go wrong with sunflower seeds? This one is vanilla. Yeah, vanilla spiced. This one, I mean, maple. How do you go wrong with maple? But guys, check this out. Watermelon seed butter. Watermelon seed butter. I mean, I had to try this, so no time like the present. Okay, I tore it open, and it's like, just looks like a real thin peanut butter. It smells like sunflower seeds. Something similar, but says it's a subtly sweet roasted watermelon seed. Never done anything with a watermelon seed other than spit it out. Here goes nothing. It's good off the front there, but the back end has a bitterness to it that hard to explain. But you know what? It's not bad, and it would definitely be something different on the trail. I'm not going to buy a whole box of these, but I would definitely buy the multi-packs just to have a couple of these. That is interesting. I think it's probably as crazy as you would expect it to be. I've never chewed up a watermelon seed before. Interesting. That's all I can say. So I poured some out for Cash. Here, pal. Look. I don't think he's into it. He'd eat peanut butter straight out of the jar, but no. Here, try it. Here. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it about a 5. It's not my favorite. Cash, I'm going to go with a 0. He's kind of going to be mad at me for putting that in his mouth. All right, we're back cruising. Cash has been licking his butt to get the taste of that stuff out of his mouth. I ate another cracker. The more that stuff sits with me, the less I liked it. Its only saving grace is that it has sunflower seed oil in it, so it tastes more like sunflower seed than watermelon seed, I guess. So I don't know about that one. The longer it sits with me, the less I like it. Okay. There's ahead. There's where I've been. This is where it gets serious. This is a black diamond ski trail. It just means it's a sucky steep hiking trail. Whew. At least I'm finally breathing hard. That's good. That's what I needed today. So I don't know, distance-wise, I don't think I've quite hit the halfway point. But crux-wise, oh, hallelujah. This is the peak of Dead Man's Traverse. And yes, that's a picnic table. Give you an idea how much snow's up here. Sadly, it should be covered and it's not, but whew, my hip's burning. And I picked today because it was supposed to be the warmest day of the week. We're supposed to hit mid-40s. And I equal this to like going to southern Utah right now. It seems like it'll be warm and wonderful, and you get there and you're not used to it. It's stinking hot. I am roasting. This is my turn off. If you go straight ahead, you go to the Ridge Yurt. If you go down here, will be the Lily Lake Yurt, which is where I'm headed. And this is where I wish I had my skis, but it's all right. We'll actually do better here and make up some of the time. I was averaging 3+ miles an hour all the way till I hit that. And I bet I was not even doing a mile an hour, and now I'll be doing 3+ again. Sheesh. Well, hallelujah. Did pretty good coming down there. But this is going to be nice. We'll be able to cruise here again. I got to find another picnic table or something. My hip is not, the joint is not where it needs to be. I need to see if I can pop it back in. Or I'm going to have to take some Advil, because I probably am halfway through my trip now. It's going to be a long way with walking on one leg. But this is Lily Lake. It's down in this draw right here in front of us. Right there. There's another yurt coming up here. And if you're interested in any of the Brora stuff, Bear River Aura, whatever that stands for, it's a foundation. They put yurts in, they charge, spend the night, whatever. They groom all the trails in joint partnership with the Forest Service. I've done a lot of yurt tours in my early YouTubing years. I'd walk up and just show you what was inside the yurts if you're interested in that, because they are pretty cool. And they're pretty expensive, but they're pretty cool. I found me a picnic table. I had to walk almost a mile to find it, but I found one. Ate a fig bar, had some drink, took some Advil, but I'm feeling better. But I wanted to take a minute, and I'm not a paid endorser or anything of stuff, but I spent a lot of time last year walking barefoot. And it was great. I actually loved the grounding effect it had, like literal grounding effect. But I found a shoe company. It's called Xeroshoes. And I think I'm going to do a whole video on the whole process that kind of got me to here. This is a pair of boots that I bought, they're winter boots. So this is actually an insulated winter boot, but they're not, you know, crazy insulated. I was working outside one day when it was about 12 below and the wind was blowing, and man, they just didn't work for that. It's not what they're made for. I think if I'd have been moving around, but I was driving a tractor moving snow, and they're just not made for that. But I've been snowmobiling in these. You can actually feel the rails of your snowmobile. I mean, they're just crazy. They're like being barefoot. And just an idea, they are just absolutely like wearing house slippers with traction and insulated. Now, I'm not into the fuzzy collar crap. I'm not a hippy dippy skippy, but I really do like these shoes. If it wasn't so cold, I'd be barefoot right now. I don't know. There's a whole medical thing with these things. They have zero heel lift, and it allows you to walk natural the way your body does, and you build your leg muscles up. It makes your ankles stronger and your knees stronger. So if you're having feet problems and you're walking around in, you know, not high-heeled shoes, but shoes with heels in them, this is an option. And you get to, like, you know, you don't want to walk in gravel all day on them because you'll feel every rock you're walking on. But so I have a pair of just everyday tennis shoes of these that I wear, these winter boots, and I just ordered a pair of like waterproof hiking boots that I will be using this next year. But I love the tennis shoes, and I found them at the scratch and dent section at REI, so I don't even know what model they are. But they're lightweight. I mean, there's just no, they're like slippers. They're like wearing a pair of socks with a traction on them. These have a little more heft to them, but these are waterproof also. So anyway, that is my spiel on shoes today. I've been wearing these, and my feet are cooking right now. Granted, it's pretty warm outside, but I've snowshoed, like I said, snowmobiled, snowshoed. We've just done all around work outside in these things, and I love them. So I wish they made a little bit heavier technical boot, but the one I have coming is going to be about as close to that as they make. So this is the last full moon ski Dustin and I did. We came down here and cruised down this little section here as part of it. So I'm in very familiar territory, not that I really haven't been most of the trip anyway. But yeah, this would be the other section that I almost pulled my empty sled with me today. Just pulled it behind me because I think I could have got in it on some of these hills and just rode my sled down the hills, but no exercise in that. Well, all right. The only place I was confused at where I was at, I'm back at. I just thought that for some reason this loop came out further down, but it's all right. I know where I'm at. I know how to get home. Okay guys, I am almost to the truck, but it's really windy to face the other way. I went almost 7 miles. I'm at like 6.8, and I have 1/10 of a mile left, so it'll be just shy of 7. Good little hike, beautiful scenery, and I mean, it must be changing in the guards up here for the yurts. I passed one family leaving, and there's been 3 groups going up. So, but other than that, I haven't seen any people except for the last half hour. Anyhow, I appreciate you all coming along. I hope you enjoyed the scenery, if nothing else. Nothing like a video of me breathing hard. That seems to be all I do anymore. But thanks for coming along. Please give me a thumbs up if you would. Subscribe if you haven't, and we'll catch you on the next one.